into part 2 of Speak Up. And what part 2 of Speak Up means is, this one deals with friendships, relationships, and people. What I mean by this is, we all have those times with those friends or those people where they piss us off, right? Someone pisses you off, you're upset. Thabo is one of those guys where when he was in high school, in a bit of first and second year, if Thabo had issues with friends, Thabo would deal with it, keep it to himself, and hold it back until like 6 months later, until it's a drunken night or something where you expose all that frustration and anger that you're feeling. And that is wrong. What Thabo is doing there is wrong. It's not the right thing. What you're doing is wrong. What I mean by that is, guys, if we have issues with people, if you have an issue with someone, right? And they could be a friend, there's nothing wrong. We do have issues with our friends. I don't think, like I said, I think I said on one of my videos, not all of us have you don't have the perfect relationship with your friends all the time. It's impossible for that to be the case. It is very impossible, right? It's impossible. So, as a result, you need to speak up. And by speak up, I mean, sometimes as friends, we have issues with each other, or we have a problem with what we've said to each other, or whatever the case is. But that's the key word, we're friends. And as friends, what is our job as friends? Is to speak, right? So, point in case, right? One of my closest friends, she probably will see this too, right? We had an issue about something, right? I can't really expose the issue, but we had an issue. And it took us, if I think about it, it took us a month to really fix it, because she never spoke up, number one. I never spoke up, number two, sometimes. But mostly her, she knows that. And we ended up speaking, like she ended up speaking up. I told her, dude, if you have a problem with me, you need to speak up. You need to tell me as my friend. You either need to fix me, like tell me what's wrong with me as a friend, or we need to talk. We need to do something. There's no way you can keep quiet. We need to talk, right? And we spoke and we fixed it. And that's how it's supposed to be. You have to have friends that put you in check, but you also have to have friends who speak up when there's a problem. Don't let things linger on for the next 4 months, 6 months. I've seen that happen. I've been in friendships like that where someone has an issue with something, they wait 6 months later. 6 months later, it becomes a big, huge ass fight, right? Then you guys don't speak, or you guys are not the same for like a year, and then you have to get your relationship or your friendship back together. That's a problem. You need to speak up. Same with your relationships. Some of you out there speak to me a lot about your relationships, and I feel like you have problems with the people you date or whatever here and there. Yes, it's impossible to have a perfect relationship. You have to have issues somewhere. I'm not saying like you need issues, but there has to be something you don't like, okay? But don't let it linger and linger and linger and linger to a point where you find yourself either cheating or you're finding yourself not enjoying the relationship, and it feels like I'm dating for the sake of dating. You're not dating because you're actually in love with that person or you care about them. You're dating because I'm just passing time. I need to date this person. Then don't be in a relationship if you're going to do that, bro. Don't be in a relationship. So speak up. Tell your partner, tell him, tell her, right? I don't like this and this and this of our relationship. You have to speak it out because it's just going to grow. Because I thought about this, guys. It's like, think of it like this. Think of it like this. If I have an infection, like if I get a cut or an infection or something, but a big cut, not like a graze, a huge ass cut, and I decide I don't want to go to the hospital. Screw it, it's fine, it will heal on its own. Chances are maybe it will heal on its own, but maybe it won't. And while it's open and exposed there, it's so open that I get an infection. That thing just keeps on growing and growing and growing and growing. It's like a parasite. A parasite just grows, it gets bigger and bigger, right? And it's the same thing with issues. Issues in friendships, issues in relationships. It's about how shit can start to be this small, but it musters and it grows. It becomes a fucking big thing. And then you have a big problem when it grows. When it grows, it's a big problem. And that's what you need to eradicate, is that pile growing. It's like the trash. It's like, I don't know. I used to live with a roommate, a really crappy roommate when I was in in third year. And in the house, I used to love cleaning, but I used to love cleaning because I like how clean it is. I like order, and my mom has taught me that, so shout out to her. But he never used to like cleaning, never used to like washing the pots, he never used to like things like that. As a result, the pile would grow, the dirt would grow, it grows, and you don't want that because what happens, it brings a bad odor, it brings a bad vibe, It's not nice when things are not cleaned up and like eradicated. It's like a trash can. If you put a lot of trash in a trash can and all of a sudden you're not like clearing that trash can, what's going to happen? It's just going to grow. Eventually you're not going to have space to put in all the trash in the trash can. Now you have to put trash on the side, and what happens? Still the bad odor. It becomes smelly. It becomes worse. So don't let things linger on. Speak up, bro. Speak up. You know why we need to speak up? Because when we speak up and say what our problem is with someone, or our issues with friendships or relationships or whatever, we end up moving. Ons kap aan. We move, bro. And that's all you really need to know. That's what it's all about. Is that we shift. We don't have time to be entertaining negativity. And if you can't eradicate problems in your friendships, then it becomes toxic. And once it becomes toxic, then the friendship is hard to bear. It's hard for you to master that friendship, to be in it, to survive within it. And that's the last thing that you need, bro. You don't want that. Who wants that for themselves? No one wants that for themselves, bro. So you need to take yourself out of that situation. Right? If you have genuine good friendships, like genuine good, when I say genuine, I mean like this person is adding to your life, you're adding to their life. Same with a relationship. Like you guys are adding to each other's lives, right? Then save it and eradicate the issues, speak about them, and let's kap on. Let's move, right? We move, bro. That's all we worry about. That's what you need to work on. So when there's issues, speak up. When there are issues, speak up. Don't be afraid. Because real niggas, right? Real people in your life, the real ones, will tell you what you need to know to better yourself and to better the relationship that you guys have. Those are the type of people I keep in my life. Not all of my friends will praise me 24/7. Trust and believe. Not all of them do that. Some of them tell me, here you're fucked up. Or here, this is the problem. Most of my friends do that. It does happen, guys. It honestly does. That type of thing does happen. Right? I've got friends who say, you know, I'll give you an example. You're so inspired by the things you say sometimes. You know, you inspire us. But sometimes when you're on your low, bro, it's like you're on your low. Like you're not picking yourself up, but you're preaching it. Preach what you practice. That's why when I practice, I try my best to preach all the time and not put myself in the pits, because I'm practicing a lifestyle. That's why I say, for instance, the We Move movement. It's not a movement. It's more of a lifestyle. You live by the lifestyle. You breathe by the lifestyle. You drink the lifestyle. So thank you for tuning into my talk, right? It's called Behind the Scenes, the Motivation. Speak up. And also, catch it this week, Avengers Endgame this week, man. If you're like me and you're a big fan and you're excited, I can't wait. Me too. Even me, I can't wait. Even me, I cannot wait. So go check out Avengers Endgame, man. It's going to be really cool. So I don't even know if this video will be out before or after then. But if you have watched it or you're going to watch it, if it releases before or after, do enjoy it, man. I want to hear what you have to say about Avengers. So if you're an Avengers fan like me and you have things to say, please let me know, bro. I'm a fan too. All right, put me in. Yeah, so... yeah, check me out on Instagram at granite_therex and also on Twitter at granite_therex if you want to have more discussions with me. Please like, subscribe, comment. I want to know your thoughts on speaking up. If you feel it's vital, if you feel it's not important, if you feel like it's not a necessity, the friendship or the relationship should sort itself out without speaking up, please, guys, speak to me. Let me know. I want to know your opinion. Remember, it's all about communication. That's what it's all about. Communication is key. Communication is vital. Communication is number one.